Good evening. Jackie here, day 21. I know, another late one, but believe it, I've literally just got back home. It's been, you hear me saying this every day, it's a mammoth of a day. Well, today is no different. So, today, day 21. So just to remind you again, I am doing this 30-day Facebook Live challenge, which means at any time of the day, I know ideally I should do this at the same time every day, but unfortunately, I know even if you can't watch it live, you can follow it later on and watch it tomorrow or some other day. So, but to make sure that I maintain this challenge and keep up with my promise to myself, I have to do it. And as long as I do it before midnight, I haven't missed a day. So, day 21. So, what am I going to talk about today? Today is about patience. And I guess the reason why I want to talk about this, hi Sadie, is that, would you believe it? Hi Emma. Wow, people are still up at this time. I didn't think anybody would sign in at this time. Anyway, I'm talking about patience. I'm sure all of you will know what I'm talking about here. And patience is, I suppose this weekend, the reason why I want to talk about it is because yesterday I was in Luxembourg over the weekend. If any of you watched my Facebook Live yesterday and on Saturday, you would see I was spending time with my family, with my cousin, to be precise, who was having her surprise 50th birthday party. So I was supposed to be back yesterday at 9:45, but guess what time I got home yesterday? I got home at 3 o'clock this morning, in fact. Boy, did I need patience. Our flight was delayed by a few hours and that's where I thought, I'm going to talk about patience today, because patience is one of those things in life. It's really important in whatever it is you're trying to achieve. And a lot of things, it's affected professionally, personally, but without patience, sometimes we can rush and make decisions about things. I'm not going to tell a lie, I was very irritated yesterday. But you know what? I thought, I've got no control over this. So, yes, I was upset. I missed my flight. Hi, Nora. I didn't miss my flight, but I was upset that I had to wait. But I had no control. So, I made use of my time. Yeah, so patience is about, okay, what do you do whilst waiting? And that's for a lot of things in life. We want things to happen now, and sometimes we're not patient enough to wait for the results, or we're not prepared to put the time in to get the results that we want because we're not patient enough. And you hear that saying, patience is a virtue. What do you do whilst waiting? Hi. And that's really important. What do you do whilst waiting? And sometimes when we're not patient enough, we go to make some rash decisions which can have some serious effects on an impact on either your business or even in your personal life. So patience is one of those things that I think is really important. It's a skill worth having. And as always, we want things like yesterday, because we feel like, we need to have it yesterday or we need to have it now. But sometimes when you wait for things, it's amazing what you can get out of it when you are patient. And you will see a similarity. I've been talking about being persistent. There's a few things that I've been talking about over these last 20 odd days. And you see the correlation between all of these things together that makes that package of success. Things don't happen overnight. There's certain skills. There's a reason why I'm coming up with these things that I'm talking about, because they're all related in terms of success, patient, persistence, family. It's all linked. And without it, really, it's, thank you. Without it, it's practically impossible. And they seem like simple things. I'm talking about something and probably thinking, what's the big deal? Everybody knows about being patient. But how many of us are really that patient? How many of us want things now? How many of us are not prepared to put the time in, the effort in, the persistence to be able to achieve or get whatever it is we're trying to get. Put that time in either to learn something, to achieve something because we want it rush, rush, rush. I need to have it now. And in the end, we make so many mistakes. So, hi, Liddy. Brilliant, you made it this time. Don't know what time it is over there now. So, I really think it's one of those things that we take for granted. Like a lot of things we do in this world, we as human beings, we rush into things. But my message to you is that things do come, things do happen to those that wait. Those that take the time and think, you know what, when the time is right, things will happen. And when you have that patience, when you take that time and really think about what it is you want to do and really focus on what it is you want to do, trust me, you will get those results and you won't regret it. But when you rush into things, it won't happen. So that's my message for you today. I'm really sorry. I know I'm so late, but I can't even tell you. There's just so many things that I'm doing at the moment. And it's like, as I was saying to two very good, my cousin and my foster sister this evening, I was saying we spent a lot of time. Oh wow, you're 4 hours ahead and you're up. I am blessed. I am honored that you signed in. I'm really honored. So, like what I said to them, we spend our time harvesting. We spend our time planting. You plant and you plant and you plant, and you're thinking, am I ever going to see the fruit? Am I ever going to get the benefits of this thing that I'm planting? Trust me, if you are patient, if you are persistent, if you are consistent, and you keep planting and planting, and even I'm not going to mention their names, but who I'm talking about. You're beginning to see those results of those plants, of the planting you've been doing. You're seeing that you're beginning to bear the fruit. And somebody will see you and think, wow, this has just come from nowhere. Where has this come from? And they don't realize that you have been planting this over the past few years, because things don't happen overnight. You've got to take your time. And when the time is right, you will soon get the fruits of your labor. So, and this is where patience comes in. So don't rush, because things happen when the time is right. And when you believe in it, trust me, it will happen. So that's my message to you today. And yes, Lydia, as you say, patience is a virtue. Absolutely. Absolutely. It so is. So my message for you today is things do come to those who wait. If you rush, you're not going to get it. Or you might get it, but it won't be what you want or what you need or what you should have or what is meant for you. So really take that time and be patient. And I honestly, I'm so blessed and honored and grateful for those of you that have been listening to me over these 21 days. I cannot believe it. It's like I can't go to bed without doing it. I don't know what I'm going to do after 30 days. Who knows? Maybe I might carry on. Who knows? But thank you so much. And I always say, and I keep forgetting to say this, is that if you ever want to go back onto any of my videos, you can go onto my Facebook, or I've got them on my YouTube channel. And if there's anything that you feel like you would like me to talk about or you want me to go over again, I do try and recap every day so that if you've missed out on anything, you can re-listen again. Because I think these are all things that we all relate to. This is what we all need, this in our lives. And I'm not telling you things that you don't already know, because you do know, but sometimes we need somebody outside of our day-to-day, outside of our circle, to just reiterate some of these things. And for me, by me sharing it with you, I'm actually reaffirming it to myself as well. So I'm not just giving, I'm also receiving, because I need to hear it as well. So it's a two-way thing. So I'm getting it, you're getting it, and I hope it's really making sense and I'm not rambling on. But I just think it's something that I'm so passionate about. Oh my goodness, hi Giles. Oh my God, that's my foster brother. So, in case you guys don't know, I had Ione on yesterday, and now I've got Giles. I've got some amazing people in my family. Thank you so, so much for signing in. And I'm just finishing off, but really, thank you. I'm really, like I say, I'm so grateful. I really, really am. And I'm not being funny here. I'm seriously, I really am. So, yeah. No, definitely come and see you soon, Giles. It's been a long time since I've been up there, so I really do need to come. But now you can see what I've been busy doing. So I'm going to end here because it's late and I still have a few more hours worth of work to do before I go to bed. But please, I want to leave you with that thought is think about being patient. Think about being persistent. Think about being consistent. And think about how all these things relate to each other and how it makes us who we are, makes us better, makes us, get to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve in life. You can't get that, whether it's in your professional life or in your personal life, if you are not patient at home, patient with your kids, patient with your partners, patient with your colleagues, patient with your friends. If you're not patient, trust me, it will be very difficult. So, this is Jackie here. Thank you again for listening. And I hope to see you tomorrow, which will be day 22. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. Like I said, I never know what it is I'm going to talk about, but something happens that inspires me to talk about it. So, like I said, for example, me being delayed till 3 o'clock this morning, I needed patience for me not to blow up with EasyJet. But I didn't let that stop me. I used my time wisely. So thank you very much. Have a good night. And I shall see you all tomorrow. Bye.